Hockey has been a part of Johnstown, Pennsylvania for over 50 seasons. The sport's presence began on November 11, 1941, as the Johnstown Bluebirds debuted against the New York Rovers at Warnerstown's Schaefer Ice Palace. The Bluebirds finished the 1941-42 season tied for first place in the Eastern Amateur Hockey League with New York and the Boston Olympics, but the Rovers were declared league champions because they scored more goals. Due to the Japanese bombing of Pearl Harbor, wartime restrictions converted the Schaefer Ice Palace to an industrial facility and forced the Bluebirds out of business after only one season. Hockey returned to Johnstown on November 3, 1950, as the Johnstown Jets played the first ever hockey game at the Cambria County War Memorial against the New York Rovers. The Jets won 2 Atlantic City Boardwalk trophies as Eastern Amateur Hockey League champions and 1 Amateur Hockey Association of the United States Cup before moving to the International Hockey League in 1952. The Jets played in the IHL for 2 seasons before returning to the Eastern League in 1955. During the rest of the 1950s and throughout the 1960s, the Jets qualified for the EHL playoffs every season and won 3 consecutive Atlantic City Boardwalk trophies from 1960 to 1962. These teams included some notable players who became Johnstown hockey legends, such as 9-time EHL All-Star Don Hall, 10-time All-Star Dick Roberge, and eventual NHL goaltender Eddie Johnston. After the EHL folded in 1973, the Jets joined the North American Hockey League. In 1974-75, the Jets rallied from 7th place in the league to 4th with 23 wins in their final 31 regular season games, then followed that up by winning the NAHL's Lockhart Cup. That championship season was the inspiration for one of the most popular hockey movies of all time, Slapshot. Steve Carlson, Jeff Carlson, and Dave Hansen, the trio best known for their roles as the infamous Hansen brothers in the movie, combined for 55 goals and 583 penalty minutes for the Jets during their championship season. Steve was actually the leading scorer of the Jets that season with 30 goals and 58 assists. Universal Studios filmed Slapshot in Johnstown during the spring of 1976, while the Jets were attempting to repeat as Lockhart Cup champions after winning the Western Division title. In addition to the Hansen brothers, many of the Jets players were used as extras in the movie. Some believed that the filming of the movie was a distraction to the Jets, who ended up losing to the Philadelphia Firebirds in the playoffs. After dropping to 7th place the following season, damage caused by the 1977 Johnstown flood and financial difficulties forced the Jets to fold. After a season without hockey, former Jets general manager John Mitchell helped form the new Northeastern Hockey League and assembled the Johnstown Wings, an affiliate team for the NHL Detroit Red Wings. The Wings struggled both on and off the ice in 1978-79, finishing last in the standings and averaging less than 1,900 fans per game. The next season, the team played in a new version of the Eastern League and adopted the Red Wings' name and colors. However, that did not transfer to success on the ice, as the Red Wings finished 5th out of 6 teams. After the 1979-80 season, the Eastern League folded, and so did the Red Wings. In December 1987, the All-American Hockey League met with Cambria County War Memorial officials in order to put a team in Johnstown in the middle of the season. Legal reasons prevented the use of the Jets' nickname, so the team was nicknamed the Chiefs after the movie Slapshot. On January 13, 1988, the Chiefs defeated the Carolina Thunderbirds 5-3 in front of 3,620 fans, officially reviving hockey in Johnstown. The next season, the AAHL dissolved, and the East Coast Hockey League was formed. Coached by former Jets Steve Carlson, the Chiefs stormed to a second-place finish in the 5-team league in 1988-89 and made their only ECHL Championship Series appearance, losing the Riley Cup Finals to Carolina in 7 games. After a down season in 1990, the Chiefs made 5 straight playoff appearances from 1991 to 1995, but never advanced past the second round. In the mid-90s, the Chiefs' honeymoon ended. 4 consecutive non-playoff seasons, decreasing attendance, and yearly financial losses prompted annual speculation of whether or not the Chiefs would be able to survive in the ever-growing ECHL. However, in 1997, the Chiefs secured an affiliation with the Calgary Flames, and things started to turn around. The Chiefs made the playoffs 3 straight times from 2000 to 2002, scoring 2 series wins. Then in 2003-04, the Chiefs had one of their most memorable seasons in team history. With the help of 2-time NHL All-Star Arturs Irbe, the Chiefs skated to a 45-20-7 record, the best in team history. However, the magical season came to an abrupt end as the 4th-place Chiefs lost a 1-game playoff to the 5th-place Reading Royals. After the 2003-04 season, the Chiefs made 3 more playoff appearances, but never advanced past the second round. Despite not being able to capture an ECHL championship, over 35 former Chiefs have been promoted to the National Hockey League, including former Pittsburgh Penguins goaltenders Peter Skudra and Danny Sabourin, and current New York Ranger Jody Shelley. During the 2009-10 season, the Chiefs' annual financial woes were finally too much to overcome. In February, owner Neil Smith announced that the Chiefs would relocate to Greenville, South Carolina after the season, signaling the end of professional hockey in Johnstown, for now.